Hello everyone, this is Hodora and welcome back to Chaos Zero Nightmare. It's been a while. Today, and of course I don't level 50 yet sadly, but today I want to talk about how I tackle high difficulty Zero System. I know that Zero System unlock when you reach account level 40, but you can also utilize these tips, I guess, at the lower difficulty chaos if you find that hard, right? Because I try to make my run as easy and as consistent as possible because I just want to push to higher difficulty. I don't care about grinding or getting a good save file. If you just want to win, then yeah, this is something you might want to learn. Who knows? And I also gonna explain this while doing the run itself. Hopefully it's not gonna take too long. I'm gonna try to cut some part off. But first thing first, when you, for example, when you reach unlock Zero System, of course, tutorial gonna give you Blueprint Codex. But you don't have to run with that codex, right? You can just choose anything else. And the choice of which chaos you want to grind depend entirely on what you have on your account, right? If you have a good AoE setup, you have carry pay, maybe you want to grind on Twin Star Shadow because other than the boss is weak to instinct, most of the mobs are kind of weak against a strong AoE team, something like that. But one thing that you shouldn't put into consideration is that even though they are labeled these chaos with a different color, it doesn't mean all of the mob in this chaos are this color, right? Except Blue Pot. Blue Pot have mutants and chaos order. These two are weak to passion. That is correct. But for Twin Star, for example, on Twin Star we have invaders and the chaos order. Chaos order from the Blue Pot, you know, is weak to passion or red. Invaders weak to yellow or instinct. So you need to pay attention to this. Even if you don't have the correct color to the boss, if you have the correct color for some of the mobs, that might be fine, right? It depends on which chaos you find easiest to run from your experience, of course. City of Mist only have Nihiram, and Nihiram are all weak to Void, so this is pure Void. Swarm of Judgment have two parts. Secret weak to, of course, Order, and Diarod weak to Justice. And I run Swarm of Judgment without any Order unit in my team. I use Barrow together with Oriel because Diarod is such an annoying type of enemy to deal with, right? If you don't know, Diarods are this big shield enemy, right? Quite annoying to deal with because it keeps stacking shield. And for the last one, the Photo Rune, we have Diarods, which is blue, and Chaos Order again, which is red. And after you decide which chaos you want to run, you want to farm, you want to grind, get your codex and start grinding from the low level 1, right? Low level 1 is difficulty 5, start at level 40 plus. When you reach level 50, it's gonna be difficulty 6. If you reach 60, the level 60 of the enemy, of course, is gonna be difficulty 7. Difficulty 8 is when you go at 66 or higher. Difficulty 9 is when you get to 71. And difficulty 10 is when you get to 76. Difficulty is just more save data value. Even if I don't try to get a good save data, more often than not, I'm gonna get a better one because the save value I can get is really high, as you can see here. Another thing is that at the end of each floor, we have chaos reward, right? Chaos loot, or what they call that. You use ticket or 60 stamina to exchange for those. you're gonna start getting double gold memory fragment at level 7. Sometimes it's only have one, but when you reach level 8 it's gonna be guaranteed double. At level 9 you're gonna have a chance to get either double or triple. Three please, right? And at level 10 you guarantee to get 3 pieces per ticket, which is really efficient if you want to grind those too. Alright, let's start. Since, as you can see here, my main DPS for my account is Selena. That's why the game give me blue pot. I'm gonna stay here forever because my Selena is, I would say, pretty strong. Not the best Selena on the server or whatever, but she is holding her weight quite well as a main DPS on my team. So when we start, well, you're gonna see something different because this is the upgrade you can get in the Zero system, right? You have 2 choices at the start to get some benefit from this guy. Increase max HP, or for the 2 battle, the first 2 battle you have enemy gonna be reduced to 1 HP. I'm gonna take that because it make the run easier. Why not, right? One thing to consider when you have this, I don't know if this is a bug or is what intended. This affect elite too. So if you find any early elite map, you might want to go there because they're gonna be reduced to 1 HP. Maybe a bug, who knows? And of course, this is the normal epiphany. They exposed me that I just quit the earlier run early. That's why I only have laziness to choose. Well, that's fine. First thing first, when we get into the map, each floor, on the first floor and second floor, when we start, I'm gonna just go to the end. Right. The game gives us all this information of what map we have, what route we have. We need to utilize this. If you don't utilize this, the game just give them for free and you did nothing with it. That is not good, right? So we're gonna go from the end. Look for the route that have a camp as often as possible. And try to, well, on the first floor you can fight elite. I don't recommend fighting elite on the second floor. Right? So, we have this camp. This camp we have the keyword. I don't want to fight that because we have elite in the front. Maybe I'm gonna go this camp. This unidentified 2 battle. Another camp. And then we have 2 choices here. We have a bunch of elite we have to go through. If I go above, it's guaranteed to have to fight 1 more elite before we reach the camp. If I go below, can I avoid elite? I can. So I go this route and just don't have to fight any elite. Like I say, if you try to farm for monster card, you can tackle the elite all you want. I try to have a consistent run. I just want to win. So look like I'm gonna go here, right? Battle, unidentified, camp, fight, brand, fight, camp, and then down, up here, avoid all of these 2 battle and go to the boss. That is the route we will take. Oh, another thing, if you don't know, each section of the map divided into 2 sections, right? By this point of the waypoint. I'm gonna call this part the first half, and the second half. The enemy you're gonna get, well, on first floor it's not gonna be different, but on second floor, first half can be easy to deal with, but second half, any fight, even if it's elite, even if it's monster, on the second half of the second floor, they can mess you up if you are unlucky or you just don't build, doesn't have answer for that mechanic. So be mindful of what enemy can appear in each section, right? Because if you, that is another reason why I recommend you to just run one chaos only for pushing the difficulty. Because as you play the chaos, you're gonna notice some mob only spawn in the first section, some mob only spawn on the second half, something like that. And you can plan your team, your setup around that, because this is information game, right? If you know, you know, and if you know and you can counter them, then you are doing all right. So let's start here. I don't think I need to show you guys the early part, right? If there's anything wrong, I will come back and report. For now, see you soon. It's really soon because that I forgot that mob have one HP, and now we at the unidentified field. Another reason to only run one chaos and solely focus on that chaos, because you're gonna understand all of the event that can happen and you can plan your run around that, right? And you know what to expect. For example, if you do a swarm of justice, there is quite a few events on that chaos that can reduce your stress and recover your HP, so you can be a bit more reckless while tackling that chaos, maybe. And next, I forgot about the early one, the buff that I have, right? That this gonna be 1 HP. This gonna be 1 HP. Okay, there is no way to get elite on the second node, so that's fine, I guess. Yeah. Okay, see you again soon. Alright, and we are here, not that far ahead, but as you can see here, we have two choices. We can go to the elite or just have a normal fight, because it reached to the same waypoint that I want to go into, right? This one. And since this is like the first section of the game, the elite not gonna be that difficult. Usually gonna be almost always the same enemy on the first section, right, for the elite. So if you want to get gear, want to get some money, or want a monster card, feel free to tackle elite on the first section. And of course you understand how strong your team is, right? Well, not understand how strong your team is, understand that your team is strong enough to tackle those. Is what I want to say. And of course, respect the elite mechanic, right? Because if you don't, you're gonna have a lot of painful things. For example, this guy, whenever you use any skill that not attack skill, they're gonna gain fury, and now it's reach 4, it's gonna do a big swing. I can use the shield to negate some damage, but when I use this, the fury gonna go up and the damage they do gonna increase, but that's better than without a shield, so we're gonna do that. And I need to take the hit, sadly. But we already know that after this we have a camp. So taking some hit is fine. Taking some hits is not the end of the world. Do I want to take another one? I think it should be fine. As long as the stress goes to Selena, we are okay. Nah. Now some more gear for... Okay, let's give it to Maribel, I guess. Okay, now we can And let's see if I can find any of the core equipment for my team. I want either the second method for Selena or the pyramid thing for Magna previously. And if you want, of course, you can buy this skill too. Some of them are pretty good. For example, this one, right? It gives you a draw and it costs 0. But since I buy this, I cannot get Selena's second method anymore. But that is alright. Okay, let's buy this one. Just to increase the defense of my Magna, so that she do more damage and get more shield. Alright, now our plan is to go to the bottom one. So let's go there. And I don't think we're gonna change the route anymore. Buff card, I think Maribel have 1, Magna gonna have 2. Let's give it to Magna. Alright, we go here up and then go straight forward, I think. Normal battle. Camp to battle and the camp. See you when we reach the boss. Alright, here we are. One thing I forgot to mention before. Of course, when you want, if you have difficulty on difficulty like level 3 or 4, make sure all of your unit have all of the memory fragment equipped and maybe upgrade some of them that you find that you look good enough. For example, the flat stat that have a lot of good substat or whatever, right? This is stat I have. Well, not basically this because we have equipment, but yeah, I gotta say all of these girls have some gold memory fragment, maybe 4, 2, 2. And some of them are plus 5. Some of them are not plus at all. Some of them plus T. It's all over the place. These are not fully built character. Alright, just to clarify that, I will show the build at the end of the video if you're interested, of course. But for now, let's look at the boss fight. Another benefit of running the chaos, you know, right, is just you basically understand how to fight the boss quite well. And of course, if you don't notice earlier, I managed to grab this for Magna, so all of her upgrade gonna be free to use. That is really nice. Anyway, we just gonna do this. Nothing much. Luckily, we not reach the threshold, so we don't have to discard anything next turn. Nice. As long as I can defend, I don't think I need to worry about these water balls at all. I can do that. Yeah, let's just tank the hit for now. Eventually we will clear out the ball with Magna AoE, but for now we're just gonna take it. Since we are a counter team, if we don't get hit, why are we a counter, right? Alright. And of course, because the boss not gonna attack every turn, right? They're gonna attack and re-summon the enemy. There is no point trying to clear the mob unless you have a leeway to do that. Which for me right now I don't, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna focus on the boss and shield. Since there's no one attacking me. But next turn, the boss will do a big hit. Okay, luckily we got Ice Wall. So the counter gonna be AoE, so that's nice.
打ちましょうか。私が止める。
I want
私が行
this.
きます。
Not enough. Well, it's
後
fine.
ろに下がってください。
Take a little bit of hit is acceptable. Ow.
どいてください。
Only thing that is not accessible is that all the stress is focused on Maribel. That is not good. Anyway, the boss not gonna hit
打ち
me,
ましょうか。
so we can just focus on attacking
私が行きます。
without any worry.
待機中です。発射。
My card draw is kinda bad. I should use that to get Magna counter. I forgot.
私がやります。防御体制を取る必要があります。
Alright, we're gonna do this.
これが最後の一発。安らかに。
Then we draw the one that keep enemy weakness. So the ball not gonna hit at hard. It's gonna be it's still hard, but
何すればいいんだ。
okay, 252. I
何でも
might
言っ
just
てくれよ
want
な。
to take a hit and don't care about those shield from the ball.
効率系。
Right. Should be fine. Should be fine. As long as the stress not go to Maribel, we should be fine. Nice.
どいてください。私がやります。
Okay, we have some AoE now, so we can clear out a little bit of this guy.
なかなかいい
Sadly,
じゃ
this is
ない
a turn that the boss resummon.
私が行き
That
ます。
means my draw is bad. If I draw the drone attack last turn, it's gonna be pretty good. Alright, next turn we win, I think. Unless I don't draw any attack card.
ご命令
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
私がやります。
Yeah, I can do this.
何
Keep
すれ
them
ばいいんだ。わし
one ability
うちの
and
消
just
防員
shoot.
確保しました。名機発射。
Easy.
私の支援は
And I know if you play someone like Melin, someone like wow. Well, Shelter Strike is nice. But do I want that? Someone like Melin, someone like Haru, you can basically one-shot the boss, but I didn't play them. I enjoy my counter team. Do we want Shelter Strike? We're missing one skill, which is the one that keep us shield. Why not? I guess. Wow, I'm so unlucky. These items are not good. These things I got are not good. Ooh, kinda want to scare up, but this is the last part, right? The one on the rover, right? I don't think I need any more of this though. Do I have stamina? No. Okay. This is just for education purpose. We're not gonna do any chaos route. Alright, we're gonna start interior and we're gonna plan our route again. Our route, our route, whatever. Now, this is interesting. Do we want AP, but enemy hits harder? Or do you want more draw? Enemy hit harder gonna be a little bit of the trouble. I don't have any discard, right? Yeah, I don't play discard deck. So this, do the board have discard? I don't think there is anyone that gonna force me to discard my hand. So this is useless. Do I want to get wound? It's kind of risky, but let's go with this one. If I fail, I fail, alright? Just to be clear, I didn't, even though the video gonna be almost meaningless if I fail this, but hey, it happens sometimes with bad RNG. Alright, to the end. So, can I avoid elite? I don't want to fight any elite. I don't want to fight enemy with the variant, the last species either, because the second half of the second floor is really dangerous and this last species is strong. So we're gonna take the bottom route here, go here, get this one. Ooh, okay, I can grab that. And now I have three choice here, which cover all of this. So, okay, basically second part of this run gonna be really simple. We only gonna have to fight one time before we reach the boss. That is good. Now how to reach that point? Well, 2 times if I take this one. I need to find this one first. Let's look at these 3. We have this one, fight, 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 camp. Or I take this one, camp, go down, go up. That is 2 fight and camp, fight, fight, camp. That is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 2 camp in between. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with no camp. Okay, I decide I'm gonna go here, up, down, up, and go around here, take this node to fight, drop to camp, and now after that it's a free win. At least a free road for us. Alright. If I meet anything interesting, I will meet you guys again. If not, we will see at the waypoint. Alright, for now. See ya. Actually, there are one thing I forgot to mention is that don't neglect on these neutral cards, right? They are really good. Did I say that already about quick shelling? But they are really good. If you use Vanguard or Striker, maybe grab the Iron Wall because it gives you permanent fortitude and resolve. But yeah, that is what I don't remember if I said that already or not. It's been kinda long recording section this time around. So, okay, where are we gonna go again? Down, right? Or up? Oh, it's up. Up and then... yeah, up and then it go to the fight node there. Another thing I didn't mention is that you can have a preview of what type of enemy gonna be on the next map you see, right? This is a mutant. If it's the small guy, it's gonna be Chaos Order. So if you have 2 parts that you can choose, then you look for the one that have the mob that you can clear easier, right? I hate this guy, so let's just kill this. Oh, really? Mark? No, no Mark. Sad. So sad. So sad, so sad. Weaken to all enemy. That's gonna be quite nice. I don't need more AP. I don't think so. Weaken or resolve. I think resolve is better for me. Okay, I need... my draw is bad. Ow. Yeah, we will see if I will win or I will lose pretty soon, I think. Do you see why I don't want to take any elite fight on the second floor at all? You can see here we have mutant and chaos order. So it's based on your experience, right? Okay, it's only one guy. That's all. That's fine. Alright, before the video go become too long, I'm gonna pause here and see you at the boss, I think, or maybe as the waypoint previously. Alright, I met the enemy that almost killed me. This one, this 4 guy. If I have a bad luck, because I have a lot of Outbreak of War card, right, on the first turn, I can't use much shield. Well, right now I have Maribel, so that is fine. But if all of these guys have attack intention, I believe Maribel gonna go into breakdown, and that is not good. It's not right she is in a good shape right now. Maybe I want to push her into the breakdown before we reach the boss to try to reset her, right? When your character get breakdown, usually it's not that bad. Usually, right? If you're timing it right, they're gonna recover quite well. Okay, I don't have any shield. Okay, okay, we are fine. We are fine. We are fine. This is what I say earlier about having bad luck, right? This can happen. Good thing. Good thing. We have answer. Good thing we have answer. Alright, 2 turn without AoE. Per counter attack on, really? Or we can do this. That if this one have a lead or initiative, it's gonna be amazing. But for the upcoming boss fight, AoE doesn't do that much. I would prefer a bigger shield. Like I said, this is not the run I want to make a save file, right? I just want to win. So I'm gonna take as many things that benefit the run as possible. I don't need to worry about the result of the save data because I got pretty good save of this tier for Magna and of course Maribel and Selena already. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, wow, this is +3 defense compared to this. I think I'm gonna turn them into money because the passive not gonna be used at all. Alright, now what did we plan earlier? I know for you guys might be 5 minutes ago, but for me it's like at least 20. So we go down, right? Go down here, take 2 camp, fight another camp. That means I shouldn't try to get my rebel to get breakdown. Otherwise, there is no way. Well, I can try to recover here, but let's see. If she get breakdown, then oh, I hate these two so much. I hate these two so much. I need to kill the deer. Oh, and I don't have. Man, if I have one of either Magna or Selena Ego, this gonna be good. But we can kill the deer fast. But with this, I can't. You can see, this guy will keep buffing the deer 5 moral every single turn. That is brutal. I'm gonna go with this first. I thought we were gonna get something else, but fine. Okay, Maribel gonna get breakdown in this fight. for sure.
私が行きます。私が防ぎます。打ちましょうか。待機中です。存在を消して。何すればいいんだ？私が守ってあげる。
That means I don't need to save for this. Then we gonna recover her out of breakdown laser.
お願いします。
Huh? I don't have any more upgrade, really? Ah, that's my bad. That is my bad. Okay, we might have the end of the run, maybe? Oh, not yet? Really? That's nice. That's so nice. That means I can do this combo. And that should heal. So that's good. And... Aww. Yeah, I can't do that. We'll find this thing gonna attack me this turn. I hope it's gonna do the buff first before I kill the deer so that they doesn't do anything this turn, but that's fine. Okay, Maribel, are you gonna break down? Yep, of course. Alright. This guy will keep hitting harder and harder every single turn, so we cannot stall too much, but I will try my best. Apply one mark. Okay, that's good. We love that. Look at those shields. Look at those shields. Okay, we can stall a little bit then. Good. Okay, she's gonna recover now, and it's gonna be free ego. Question is, do I need that? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I need that. So we're just gonna not use that. We're gonna save that for the boss fight. We don't know if discount is gonna stay discount until you use them. Which in this case, well, not next battle I may need it, but hopefully not. Hopefully we don't need it next battle. Alright. Okay. Wow. Nice. At the end of the turn, 1 to random enemy. Do we want that? Or do you... Yeah, sure. Why not? It also discount from... Usually it costs 2. Now discount to 1. That's good. Alright, see you at the boss. I don't want the video to be over an hour. Alright, okay, we reached the final camp before the boss. As you can see, because we plan our route quite well, right? Even though we have a little bit hiccup with Maribel, but everyone is in a pretty damn good shape. So now, I'm still missing 2 accessory slots. Well, that's fine. Let's see if we can get something good. Right, maybe second method. Please. I have a lot of money. Thank you. Now I don't have a lot of money anymore, but I can buy this. It's gonna do 1 tenacity damage, so that's good. This one gonna keep a shield. Why not? And now we are poor. Okay, let's go. I'm not scripting this, but that is perfect spending. That is really perfect spending. Now for this boss. It's gonna be interesting because this boss doesn't want you to use a lot of cards. Well, doesn't want you to use too much card before you clear all the goo. So this is gonna be something bad. We just got that, really? As you can see here, this thing gonna attack, and every time this thing attack, the boss gonna gain rapid action, and rapid action gonna reduce the cooldown of the boss attack, which is not good. Like, not good at all. Now the question is, do I want to risk that? If I do this, the shield gonna break, I think, so I can use 2 more cards instead of 1, because this guy gonna act anyway. I Okay, let's do that.
最後の一発
It might sound kind of wasteful, but you need to respect the mechanic, right? And we have this, so
私が行きます
even if the boss
くれますか
go hard, we should be alright.
艦長さすがです
Okay, this guy will act, this guy will act. And as you can see, goo, this goo can act multiple times. So, yeah, when acting decrease, not good, not good, not good. They can act like 3 times per turn. So OP. Okay, not gonna let them act anymore.
命中
Right, time to try to kill all of them. And the goo, you can only attack them one at a time, from left to right, right? And you can see if I do this, the boss will take some damage, but basically they have negative 80.
待機中です
So it's only target the first one. So I can do a drone. I can play what? 2 cards before this guy act. 2 cards before that guy act. Huh? To get a shield.
私が止める
And let's just do this. I don't need that. I don't need that. Since they can break the shield anyway, so I don't think I need to push another shield. Okay, that's
何
good.
すればいいんだ
Actually, okay, everyone is
何で
in
も
the
わしに
pretty
行こうよ
long
何すればいいんだ
countdown. Let's do this.
撃ちましょうか
Okay, that's reduced to 1. That's good. And yeah, should be pretty alright. Sadly, we didn't get to use Maribel upgrade, so she not gonna do anything. She not gonna counter.
うーんどうしよ
We can do all fortitude one turn. This is good, right? I don't think we need weaken anymore because we have like what 2 resolve. Our shield gonna be pretty stacked. Okay, we can use 3 cards. That's good.
私が防ぎます撃ちましょうか
Gonna mark
ご命
this.
令をうーんどうし
Alright, and we're gonna end here. Because if the boss acts, she's gonna do a big attack after this, which is not good. I don't have the shield to tank.
ご命令を
Alright, now we can do whatever we want now, I guess.
待機中です命中発射
Let's see, let's see.
撃ちま
Time
し
to
ょう
have
か
some
ポイ
fun.
ント確保しました待機中です命中撃ちましょうか
I want boss to attack me this turn because it will let us. No, actually, not. No.
何でも言ってくれよな
It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be
私が守って
fine.
あげるこんにち
It should be fine. It should be fine. Even though the boss can
は気を
attack.
つけて
But I think this is a window that I can dish out a lot of damage. And also save some shield.
守りなさい私が行きますどうぞ
Okay.
どいてください私が防ぎます
Got. Okay, it's 3 hits plus 2 moral. And that is one thing I don't want to stack too much, right? Too high moral and we gonna be doomed. 3? So I can only use 2 cards. Okay.
後ろに下がってください私が行きますどうぞ
Understandable.
受け取って私が防ぎます
But now basically done, right? It's basically done.
どいてください
Didn't I kill all the goo early?
ご命令を
He can't do
待機中
pretty
です
much
発射
anything.
撃ちましょうか
Bye bye.
確保します命中
Yeah, and that is how I do the run basically. If I want to solely focus on winning, which for pushing this thing. Wow. Do I want this? I think I'm gonna take this one. Let's see if we can save this, right? Because I didn't plan anything. Why not, right? Nah, let's see. Let's keep it blue so that we have higher chance to get that double. Okay, good thing we got this. That is not what I don't need. Alright. I'm gonna end the video after we look at the save. Hopefully we don't get any breakdown at the end. Please. Oh, come on. 50,000. Okay. 50,000 flat. That is pretty good number. Okay, at least for Selena we remove the shield and it still removed and everything else is what we got. Sadly we don't get upgrade on these 3 cards, but that's fine. This is not what we gonna use anyway. And of course Magna also got everything. Okay, let's go check on Maribel save before we end. Hey, we conquer level 8. Now we gonna go to level 9. If we got something else other than plague, I gonna pick this for sure, but let's go back. Let's go back with laugh it 30%? Really? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, let's go check Maribel. Save data. $11 card. I remove kick and it's come back. Upgrade is here. That is here. Everything is here except that this card that I delete came back. Compared to what I have right now, it's not even close. Only thing that this doesn't have is that it have 3 star here instead of 4. But this keep right free 3 stack of moral, a lot better. Alright, that is the end of the video. I hope you learned something from this and maybe you just want to listen to this for fun. Right. Anyway, I hope you have a good luck on your gacha, have fun playing video game, and see you again next time. For now, bye bye.